Yo, RPC, what's going on, bro?
Yep. What's goody, man? How you, man? How you feeling today?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. So today we're gonna talk about how to win in the game with women. Um, I was inspired by one of your videos, not the one that it just was, but one about the scoreboard. Um, I think that was a pretty dope concept and it's unique. I mean, in the analogies and shit like that. So that one really, I really felt that one. So
Word.
unpack it for the people though.
All right, no doubt.
What exactly that what that means?
Hey, so let me start off by saying something that I think needs to be emphasized more. That really isn't emphasized enough. Now that I really think about it, and that's the fact how important male attention is to females. Now, I mean, this is under female nature 101, man. I really feel like it should be 101 because we already know that females love attention, but for some reason, dudes don't understand how valuable or how important their attention is to females, right? So in this video I'm gonna drop later on in the future, I talk about a concept I call check the scoreboard, right? Check the scoreboard. Reason I say that because first of all, when my friends, first meet up with a chick and start dealing with a chick, and he start telling me about her, one of the first things I ask just nonchalantly like, yo, all right, so what's your goal? I mean, what you trying to do with her? And they be like, yo, what you mean? And I only ask that because there's different game for depending on what you try to do. But peep the term though. I said goal. What's your goal, right? And that had me thinking like yo, dudes be on the phone for like 3 hours with a chick one day, 2 hours on a chick another day, or on another day an hour. You know what I'm saying? Spending mad time on the phone, mad hours on the phone, right? And they really thinking they doing something, right? Because they'll do that 3-4 times and they ain't even beat yet. They ain't even getting no head ski wet ski. You know what I'm saying? So they be all happy and all that because I spoke to her, I took her out and da da da. And I'd be like, in my head, I'd be like, yo, why you so happy? So in the video, I break down, check the scoreboard, right? What I mean by that is, for example, when it comes to like the scoreboard, male and female ain't the same. So we can't say that the scoring is the same, right? So the closest analogy I could give to the way that women score is like basketball, right? No, hold on. Yeah, it's like basketball. You know what I'm saying? You might shoot a free throw for 1 point. You know what I mean? You might, you know what I mean? Like, shoot a free throw for 1 point, like I said, get 2 point or whatever, 3 point or whatever. So 1, 2, 3 points, foul on the play 4. Now, the way dudes score their goals is like football. You get 6 points, you know what I mean, for the touchdown, 8 points for the extra point and all that. But just know, like, the scoring system ain't the same. So how does that break down into reality and as far as like checking the scoreboard and you dealing with chicks and female nature? So like I said, dudes on the phone 3 hours on the phone talking to shorty. Oh, that's a 3 point play right there. That might be even 2 point play. Boop, she got 2 points on the board. You know what I mean? You texting her, you triple texting her. Damn, that's another 2 points for her. Boop. You know what I mean? You take her out on a date. You don't gotta be lavish. You take her out to eat and all that. You pay and all that. She ain't even do. She's not even responding to your texts like that, and you still take her out. So you take her out on a dinner date, whatever you pay, $150 for the dinner date. Oh shit, that's 4 points for her right there. You know what I'm saying? So what's she up now? Say, let's just say she got 8 points right now, right? And then of course you calling her again after the date, this, then the third, and she's just accumulating these points. Let's just say for whatever reason, the way the average dude deals with these chicks, she's up 20 points right now, right? Because remember, her goal, female's goal, is to get your attention. And every time she does, she scores a point on the board. So now she up 20 zip, right? 0 to 20. Here you go. You smash, fam. You smash. 6 points, my nigga. 6 points. But you're still down 6 to 20 though, fam. That's what you dudes aren't realizing. So another way I can say that is dudes be waiting for the box. Like, oh no, she be saying, oh well, I like to wait and this, that, and the third, and this, blah, blah, blah. What I said before is, if a chick is willing to tell you to wait for the box, she's also kind of subliminally telling you she doesn't think you're getting boxed from anywhere else.
Yeah.
Why would you think that? because you got so many points on the board. You understand? You're showing her too much attention. She's looking like, oh shit, I'm up 100-5. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this dude with some ultimatums now. You understand? As opposed to, you meet a chick. Let's say you exchange information. You hit her up on a text, yo. Or matter of fact, on a text, or you hit her for a 5-minute conversation, yo, let's meet up Saturday at this time over here. Boom. All right, I'll see you then. Boop. I really want to say there's really any points exchange right there. 5 minutes? I'm letting you know where it's at. You know what I'm saying? We meeting up. Boom. We meet up, right? We meet up for some drinks, right? And let's say in this scenario, we meet up for some drinks. All right, she got 2-3 points. Cause I took her out. I gave her a drink. But guess what? I smashed that night. She swallowed kids, and she brought out the warm rag. I'm up 10-2. You see the difference? Check the scoreboard. All right, what you guys say about that, Alfie?
What's up with the warm rag?
The warm rag, man. The warm rag is that extra treatment, man. Real quick, I did a video on that too, real quick. But yeah, man. If you're doing your due diligence, I mean, I'm not saying this occurs all the time, but if you're doing your due diligence, I mean, after you do what you do that horizontal dance, you know what I mean? After she wakes up from that coma, you know what I mean? She'll feel the need or the want, you know what I mean, to go to the restroom, get a rag, wash it, put it under some warm water, bring the warm rag to you, and wipe herself off of you. Yeah, she wants to polish it off because she's gonna want to use it for later. Mm-hmm. Understand? Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you get that head ski, wet ski, swallow kids, and the warm rag, yeah, I'm up 10-2. Check the scoreboard. I like this background right here, man.
Oh yeah. This background is the book Analytical Confusion. Y'all gotta go cop that.
Hey yo, shout out to War Report, man.
Out to War Report.
The kids were gargled. Gargle, yeah, gargle gang, man. She do all that. You up a few points, but if she's doing that after you done took her out on 3 dates, and then you took her on a lavish trip, you know what I mean, to Dubai or wherever, to the Maldives, and now she's doing it. Nah, you're not up. You're not up, fam. You're down about like 50-4. You know what I mean, 4-50. You know what I'm saying? Check the scoreboard. So let me emphasize this again. Let me just just break it plain Jane, like I'm talking to a 4th grader. Your attention/time is the most valuable and most important thing that you can give to a female. Let me tell you how powerful. Listen, fellas, listen up, man. Listen up. Pay attention. This is how you know how powerful your attention is. And fellas, you tell me if this ever happened to you, because this happened to me multiple times in my life. You ever have a chick with her back to you? Her back is to you. She doesn't even see you, whether it be on the street, at work, wherever. Her back is to you. And you stand at a particular spot. Maybe it's her ass crack, or her bottom area, or wherever you're looking at, her neck, her ear, wherever. But whatever it is that you focused on, she either scratches it or she adjusts that area of her clothing where you're looking at, and you're like, why is she like rubbing her area right where I was looking at? Or why is she like all of a sudden giving herself a wedgie? She don't even see me behind her looking at her. I say that to say that women are so sensitive to attention that I believe they subconsciously know that they're getting attention without even seeing themselves getting attention. You know what I mean? That's why I do stuff like I believe my attention is so valuable. I have shades on when I walk outside, you know what I'm saying? Or what I like most importantly, the mirror shades, right? So that, and what I peep, side note, what I peep from having these type of shades on, a chick won't look at you when she's like 3 feet away from you, or 2 feet, when she's 5 feet away from you. In my experience, when she's about 8 inches under a foot away from you, that's when she'll look up at you to see what you look like, or to see if you're looking at you, right? But I say that to say I have these sunglasses on, so they don't know if I'm looking at them. They don't know where my attention is. I mean, sometimes I'll go as far as looking the other way, like I'm looking for something. And if I really want to look at a chick, I'll do it to look at the reflection in a window or whatever the case may be. I'm still a man with, with heterosexual needs and imperatives. So I'll look at a chick, but I'll do my best to make sure that she doesn't know that I'm looking at her attention. Now, with all that being said, once you learn how to value your attention and your time, and you know how to divvy it out, you know what I mean? Like it is gold, you know what I mean? When you actually give a chick attention, oh, she's open. She's ready for like, oh, what's my, he's giving me, oh. Now she's nervous. Now she's laughing. That's where you want them to be. You know what I mean? You don't want them comfortable with you. You know what I mean? So if your attention is sparse, you know what I mean? And when I say attention being sparse, I'm not saying, you know, if a chick texts you, you can't text it right back if you happen to see it. And what I'm really not saying is if you see a chick text you and you're like, okay, I'm not gonna text her back for 94 minutes and 3 seconds because that's gonna, no, man. If your life is busy, yeah, she texts you, all right, I'm gonna get back to that. Boom. Keep with that train of thought that you were having. You know what I mean? So you can, you know what I'm saying, get to that idea. But bottom line is, fellas, what I'm saying is be extremely mindful of your attention, man. A lot of dudes will have small talk, you know what I mean? Just randomly all the time with the same chick. Now you're going to lunch at your job with a chick who won't even let you smash. Why is she going to lunch with you though? Because your attention is free, fam. You're listening to all her stories. What are you getting out of it? What was your goal out of that? And now if you didn't get your goal, you know that's 0 to whatever she got from you, fam. So stop having goose eggs on the scoreboard. Check the scoreboard. What's your goal and are you achieving them? I mean, usually be like, yeah, my goal is to smash. All right, that's what's up. But fam, you done spent 5 hours with this chick. 2 talking on the phone, 1 on a date with the chick, another with the texting back and forth for an hour with the chick. What are you getting out that, fam? You think you're getting closer to your goal? What I'm saying is every time you hit her back, swish, swish. He's like, your outfit ain't no big deal, man. I was when he texting her for like 5 minutes, man. Ain't no big deal. But nah, man, that's still your time and attention. Your attention is not the same as her attention. Let me say this last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna give it to Mike after. Fellas, your attention is not the same as her attention. She could, yeah, I'm trying not to curse. They can waste their time on F stuff, on BS. No problem. A man can't do that. My time is valuable. Our time is too valuable. I can't, like, why do you think there are more female babysitters than male babysitters? You think it's because men don't have nurturing features on them? Nah, because a man can't be around children all day, every day. But yeah, man, what you gotta say, Alfie?
I think the reason why man, what up, Mosman? Why man can't win with women is because I don't know, bro. It's like, you know, I like sex and everybody does too, but it's like their whole angle about going about impressing the women and even getting sex is kind of off, man. Like, women are attracted to like chill guys. You know what I'm saying? Women. I was watching something today, matter of fact. Shout out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. I was watching his video he had, and it was about Nicki Minaj, and she was interacting with the first she interacted with Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne was like, you know, like I could play it. I might just pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
And she was kind of really humble towards him and very respectful. And then they show her interacting with Drake, and then he was just kind of pedestalizing her and stuff. And yeah, I think I might have to pull it up. If y'all want me to pull it up, press a 1 in the chat. So if y'all see what I'm saying. But then he was just put her on a pedestal, and there was a point at the end where he was trying to grab her hand, and she was walking away, and she had this look of disgust on her face. You know, it's like you shouldn't put value on things that you haven't had yet. You know what I mean? Like, even sex, like, to be honest, and I know you can agree, like a lot of times when you meet a certain woman and you may assume that things are gonna be like this, and then you get down and then it's like totally it's not what you expected it to be. You know what I'm saying? So when you go through that enough times, um, you'll kind of like look at things with a side eye a little bit because you can't like I can't get excited about the possibility of any woman that I meet when I meet her. I can't. I don't know. It's like we got to vibe first, man. Like so you know, in my book, I said a thing like dudes don't value. They don't understand the value of their sex and women desiring them and wanting them to please them. And the example I used was set it off. So
Mm.
you set it off. Um, uh, Baby girl needed the rent money, right? So she needed the rent money, and so then she and the dude end up having sex with her for the money and stuff like that. But on the flip side, like say it was a situation where a dude had a woman landlord and he needed the money, she can flip it and probably be like, "Go down on me," and that, and then you ain't got to pay. He wouldn't think to be like, you know what? If I knock it down, that should be enough. He'll
Mm.
already be ready to submit himself just to get what he wants. You see what I'm saying? He
A
ain't
lot,
gonna
a
be
lot,
like,
a lot.
all right, yeah, let me knock it down then. See, yeah, you should be like that, but it usually she'll request a favor now, and he don't value it. He value getting more from her than not realizing that she getting from him, and then it's the whole thing is kind of mixed up a little bit, man.
And yo, dudes don't. Not only do dudes not value their
Oh, they
time.
want to see it. Let me pull it up. Go ahead. I'm gonna pull it up because they want to
All
see.
right,
Let me see it.
yeah. Not only do dudes not value their time and attention, when it comes down to it, they don't value themselves, man. Because when you think about the type of chicks that dudes are taking down nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like again, I'm not penis patrol, but my thing is it's like I think that it's especially the younger generation, like I feel like the standards are kind of low. You know what I mean? Like they're on it like, well, at least I'm getting boxed. It's not even about what type of what you know what I'm saying, where she falls on the scale. You know what I mean? And I feel like dudes be feeling like that chicks are like chicks are doing them a favor, or like they're only like have to try to get something from a chick, or you have to try to trick her into having sex with you and all that. It's like, nah, everything starts in your mind. Once you start realizing that women like sex too, women want sex too, women can find a dude attractive and want to F him, you know what I'm saying? That dude could be you. But you keep thinking, no, it can't be me. Why would she like me? I mean, and that's another thing. That's why your pipe game ain't getting better. That's why it's not improving. Because you keep feeling like she's doing you a favor, and that when you got to be in and out. Like, I might as well just take it while I. That's why you do be getting into relationships, because you trying to get some consistent box. But once you realize that you're the prize, once you realize that she enjoys you, she enjoys just you being there, that you even, what I'm saying, doing that to her, then you can start trying new things. You know what I'm saying? You pulled it up?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna play it right now. I'm gonna just play it though. We'll talk about it after. I'm not gonna be stopping it and all that
All right.
because he already doing it, so we don't need
All
to.
right. How long is it?
It's 10 minutes, but I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
All right.
Just enough for them to get the reference, and then it's pretty entertaining too. It's pretty rare. So let me. Uh, so shout out to mediocre tutorial reviews. I know I ain't got to worry about getting the flag with this one.
I am your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews.
Oh, you get a reaction. You can still see us too.
More video.
So that's cool.
All right.
All right, guys, listen, I got an interesting video for you guys here today. This was sent to me on my Instagram at Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. It's long, but you know how to spell. If you don't, link down in the description box down below. This is a super interesting dynamic. I think that this is key, right? A lot of times on the channel, we kind of review and go over the differences in how certain men communicate with women, and then how those same women then communicate to those men. I have a video from here.
I'm not a day. Oh, but you're speaking.
The other day.
Further ado.
I'll sit down.
Well, Wayne, listen. I just spoke to him about this the other day. We feel like you don't.
Wow, that's it right there. Wow, you just done it. Wow, I just spoke to him the other day. Oh, but you're speaking to him though. How hard is it to speak to? So is that hard to speak to me?
Because we know that you're the king and you're the president. I mean, I ain't gonna talk to the king like I talk to the prince.
I don't know nothing about all that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where y'all going with all that, because if you was the real queen, I was the real king.
Oh, you know
off
what?
Cam, no off record, I'll be hitting.
He ain't smashed yet.
Sorry, girl.
He probably has now, but he hadn't at this point.
That was I was playing, Nick.
So Wayne,
I wouldn't be hitting that. I'm sorry.
Excuse
I wouldn't do that.
Excuse you?
I'm sorry. I'm saying I would. Let's kill it.
So basically, what is he saying? So basically, we want your love, Wayne.
He said, I F the F out of you.
This is a prime example how he's still just a regular boy that's like a regular girl. Instead of his artist sitting here begging and pleading.
Like a regular girl. Well, I'm in
Probably a decade now. It's probably been since 06, 07 or something like that. Feel free to fact.
Yo, let me just say, I was seeing her energy towards Wayne. And another thing I want to do is to people, if they ever go back and look at that, she had her whole attention on Wayne. If she wasn't looking at the camera real quick, wherever Wayne moved, she was looking at Wayne. That's the type of attention you want from females. Not you talking to a chick and she's in her phone, man. She got yo, fellas, man, change your mindset, man. Change your mindset.
You're gonna laugh at Drake part, bro.
After seeing that, yo, fellas, remember how she was looking at Wayne just now, right? All right, let's see the other part.
The whole Young Money, how a person addresses you. Mind you, at the time, he is the head of Young Money.
I would say,
come on with the commercial.
The check back is the single most important
thing, and she isn't here. Is that, listen, if there's some status, some power imbalances, like what I tell you on the channel before, okay, be very mindful with being forthright in the past.
Hell, son.
That is a word
You the fuck wine
in the culture today. All right, but let's move on. Awkward.
This is my, I'm shooting my footage.
Oh, this is you. Oh, yeah. Oh. I was about to tell him. I was about to be like, yo, son, but it's you. So.
Yeah. I wanted to get footage with
that?
Look at this. You look amazing in that.
Oh, man. Oh, that's that awkward laugh.
The show was amazing. The sound and the feel gave me like the festival. I was just telling them, it just felt so.
She's not looking at him when she was talking. Y'all peeped that.
Did you hear them?
I didn't hear them because I had her.
Y'all looking at him.
It was crazy.
Really? I took it off after because I cursed out the sound man. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
He didn't put my voice in my.
Oh, Avatar smile. Not even smile. Oh, that fake ass smile.
I wasn't really.
Oh.
Honestly, I'm like, I don't know. Sorry, I keep going back to that.
The amount of times he keeps validating.
Are you smoking hookah?
Yeah.
He said, "What a fit."
Where is it?
It's right there. Look.
Oh my.
I got three.
I took it to our little brother, yo.
I gotta put the coals like on here, and then the sun's cooking.
Yo, you should have had it. We would have had some amazing freaking footage.
You know?
Believe that.
I heard you gotta leave right now.
Yeah.
Yo, you look at you're looking like a man.
What's the end?
I am here. He's there.
Oh, nice.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you for coming. You like made the whole night.
Shut up. Give me home.
She even says, "Shut up." She's like, "Shut up." She's being for real when she says that. By the way, she's like, actually, shut up.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good when you do that to me. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. Shut up. It's making me cringe, and we're on camera, Drake.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying. That's
Good
what
break down.
PR for bringing the red pill to the mainstream.
He validated her, and count the amount of times that she did the same in return.
Watch the end though. Watch this.
There's an imbalance there.
It's the worst part.
And imbalance. Let's move on.
Love you too, okay? Keep on being amazing.
And
thank you for inviting me.
Yes.
Are you leaving right now?
Yes.
This screen.
Oh! Oh!
This screen right here says it all. All right.
Oh, he stopped it at the right time. Oh! Damn.
Cringy.
Look, she's not looking at him. She's not smiling. That's what I was telling you before I even seen this part right here.
How many times you gonna kiss her?
I told you.
Talk about her fit. Right?
She's like, yeah, please let my hand go. Please, I want to get up out of here.
She's trying to walk away. You're grabbing the hand.
That's y'all dudes. How many of y'all dudes in the chat done that before? Grabbing a chick hand and they walking away. All right, beautiful. I'm gonna see you later, girl. Yeah, I will call you.
One final grab and look at the look on her face. Disgusted.
And you didn't see this part. You didn't see her face when she did that because you behind her. Fellas in the chat, you ain't matter of fact, you don't gotta admit it.
She was interacting
if you did do that, that's what she looked like as she was walking away, fam.
Right? Like a Nikki, or whether or not they grew up like a girl in the suburbs. You understand what I'm saying? Don't go overboard because what you think is it.
Here's how Belinda made 150.
There you go.
Yo. Matter of fact, now that I just realized, we should do more shows like that. I'm doing our own breakdowns, fam. Cause I forgot we could push stuff up and all that, man. So we need to start doing that also. So anybody, people in the chat, man, get active. What y'all thought about that, man? What y'all thought? What y'all saw?
I thought about that.
That's the way y'all learn, man. You got to realize that me and Afi, we mindset coaches. We might have to change our name to Mindset Coach Show or some shit like that. But yeah, we mindset coaches, man. We here to help you evolve your mind, your mindset. But it's not gonna work if it's one-sided. It's like we in class, man. If you're the type of student that was in class and kept your mouth shut the whole time, then you probably didn't get the best experience out of it. Now's your time to have a different experience. So don't be shy, man.
What you guys think about that video about Drake and Lil Wayne? And then now look at her. Now she having a baby by some ex-convict dude, man. Or
look what Drake at.
Baby on one, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say straight up, man. If they don't want to get active fee, we could give them another 10 more minutes, man. We talk about. I just finished talking about time, attention, how valuable that is. Now it's not only valuable, basically what I'm saying is men should value their time and attention. So if I myself and my man Afi on here on this, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and we giving our time for free right now. If the appreciation isn't reciprocated, then I'll take my time, somewhere else. I could be doing other things. And this ain't no diss to anybody, but I'm just keeping it at 1,000. A 1,000. You know what I mean? So if y'all don't want to get active, y'all just want to, eavesdrop with me, Afi talk back and forth, we probably not gonna do that. We could just talk on the phone if we want to do that. Yeah, Mosman said Drake's behavior was well intended, but it was from a place of fear and scarcity. Yeah, fear and scarcity, where a lot of dudes, stem from. And I was thinking the other day, man. Not the other day, but I've thought for a while now. I realized the fear is only what you don't know. That they say you fear what you don't know. Like the example I give is like when I went to Costa Rica, and it's like this path that takes you to the main road from my Airbnb, and the path was very had a lot of foliage, had a lot of trees and shit like that, whatever. But I bring all that up to say they had like wild, in nature iguanas. I never owned an iguana. I've never seen a free wild iguana. So my first day there, I was on it like, where these iguanas at? They move quick, but long, tails like this long. It's like I can't even put it in the screen. Tails this long and all that. That was my first day. My second day, it was like, all right, I see y'all. I see y'all running over there. That on my third day, it was like a straight cat walking around. Cause I understood, like, all right, they're not, and I read up on them, you know what I'm saying? But I realized the fear that I had for them the first day was because I did not know. I mean, and you dudes don't know when it comes to certain things in life, when it comes to the game, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to females. And that's why we here for, to fill those gaps in so that you know, because once you know what they say, once you know better, you do better.
Right.
Once you step to a chick with no fear, no thirst, penis in pocket, like I've always been telling you, whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. You'll have chicks talking to you, saying you doing things to you like, what did I do to deserve this? You're you. You're being a man. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you, you never went through your expert level P chasing stage?
Nah, we talking about like, you know, chasing a chick down, yo, hey, what's your name? This, that, and the third. Nah, I was never that dude, man. But you know what it is? I'll say this. I always had friends who were like that, right? So if that dude goes holler, yo, to a group of chicks standing right next to dude, I know how to talk to people, so I'm gonna talk to the friend. I mean, I ain't chase her down. I ain't be like, yo, but it's been presented to me, so yeah, I'm gonna talk. And a lot of things work like that because I'm more of like a laid back type of person, and a lot of my closest friends, especially my closest friend, you know what I'm saying, God rest the dead, he was a very boisterous person. You know what I'm saying? My dude Knox, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't like the titles and all that, but we can say he was a very alpha dude, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the females and all that. So me just being, he was the type who could go holler at a chick and I just be right next to him. You know what I'm saying? Or nah, the most I can say I chased was when I was in college. And I was like, yo, there's a lot to pick. I ain't trying to play that long game and have these dudes, you know what I'm saying, have like 5, 10 dudes run through shorty. So I gotta start getting active. It's like once I got to college, I started thinking like, I want to consciously get the bitches that I want to get. Like, ain't no that I don't want to say I don't want to say I'm accustomed to pussy being thrown at me, but I'm not accustomed to a lot of barriers to get into the box. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, when I got to college, I was like, you know what? I want it from the chicks that I really, matter of fact, I want to challenge myself. I want to get the chicks that I don't think that I can even get. You know what I'm saying? There was 3 particular chicks. I said this before. There was 3 chicks in my freshman class, man, that I was like, I feel like they're the top 3 as far as looks or whatever. And I need to smash all 3 of them. And I got 2 out of 3. The third one I ain't smashed because my man's wiped it up. You know what I mean? So I was like, I ain't a dirty dog like that. I'm gonna get it just because I want to fulfill a goal. You know what I'm saying? I want to score that touchdown. But yeah, man, your mindset, man. Your mindset. Once I got the first one I thought I couldn't get. Again, I thought she was gonna throw barriers, man. Nothing came through. No resistance, nigga. I was like, hold on. What just happened over here, yo? My mind started changing. Like, if I could get that, what was that chick telling me then? Nah, it's over. And I went for the next one. Boom. You know what I mean? And that's what it is, man. That's been my mindset ever since, man. Whatever chick I want, I feel like I can have, man. Like even that's another episode. A chick I want, I'm gonna give up that energy, man. I'm not that in a chick. Yeah, yo, I'm gonna do this to you, and I'm not even like that, man. I know chicks be observing, man. Chicks be watching you when you're not even seeing them. So I know that. So I make sure I move a certain way, handle things a certain way. Yo, I'm telling you, chicks are watching you, man. Chicks are watching you, man. So just be you, but you got to know who you are, man. I'm just going in circles, man. Principal Bay, what up? Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Principal, man. What the hell was I going to say? I forgot.
He asked me as if he was never going to meet her again.
I look at it like when I comment on a woman's post or give a compliment, it's going to mean a lot since my time is back. I'm one guy. I gotta disagree, bro. I mean,
yo, Fee, can I tap that real quick? Can I tap into that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. right. So war report. You gotta flip that. See, I don't think you're fully grasping what I'm saying when it comes to your time. So let me read that again. Instead, I look at it like when I comment on a woman's post or give her a compliment, it's going to mean a lot since my time is valuable. How I want to say it. It's like you're trading. This is what I said in the video. You're basically trading vibranium for pennies. So your time is valuable. Your time is vibranium, fam. So when you like that post or when you get that compliment, what you get back for that? You just give out vibranium. You heard? What are you getting back for that? Vibranium's creating Wakanda. It's what powers Black Panther. You get that away like, oh, here you go, miss. Here you go. Here you go. You're looking good today. Here you go. What you get back for that? You know what I mean? Like, what did she do to deserve that? And that's why I'm on a campaign. I don't even like pictures. I like, I like Oppie's pictures. If my man do something, I like that. But a random chick I don't know, I'm not doing it. For what? I don't see what the big deal is. If it's not a big deal, if it's not a big deal, just don't do it.
I ain't that extreme. I won't be all in the comments, but I will just like some shit and just.
But P, are you the average dude? You the dude? How'd I get a chick number?
Of course, but the thing is too though is like after I do it, I don't think about it no more. It's kind of like.
See, that's why I wouldn't say something like that to you. I'm saying this to whoever it resonates with, especially these young cats. These young dudes are just be on Instagram, like for what? Hoping that what I believe is hoping that the chick will. They do these comments, hoping the chick will, comment them back or hit them in their DM. It's like, bruh, man, if she done got like 150,000 already likes, like you being 150,001. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the average dude though. You know what I'm saying? The dude who's under that 25, notch count. You know what I mean?
I got a question for you. You be catching the players on blast? I be catching them, bro. You
players on blast? What you mean?
You see the players on these little Instagram people being thirsty in the comments. I be seeing some of these cats. Yeah, I be seeing them.
I be seeing they may follow these chicks and then you on the damn near every picture you see that they like every picture. It's like
no, I be seeing them simping in the comments though.
Oh, see, I don't even be on these chick pages like that. Like I got to a point a long time ago where I unfollowed a lot of these chicks, and I'm like, why do I want to see just random random behind or whatever? It's like that's just gonna get me horny. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna get me horny. I'm gonna be thinking about box instead of thinking about my purpose. That's not to say I don't see enough of it when I walk in the street. Now I gotta see it on Instagram, every other post. Like, and that's not this. And I'm not. Don't think I don't look at any of that stuff on Instagram. Again, I am a heterosexual man with a biological imperative. What I'm saying is I don't abuse it. You know what I'm saying? I don't overindulge in it. Is what I'll say. You know what I mean?
It be turning me off, bro, to be honest with you, because I just be looking at it like women are willing to do anything to go viral, bro. It's still to be famous. Not even
what? What are they really looking for?
Not even to be famous, just the possibility. Because just because you go viral, you can fade out. So it's
what they doing that for, Oppie? It's back to the topic of the other episode. What they doing all that for? Attention, fam. Attention. Females love attention, good or bad. Dudes have to understand. So back to what I was telling Toxic. So when you give this chick, let's not talk about on social media. Let's talk about, like I said, you dealing with a chick, whatever. I mean, I understand again. Let me emphasize this too. You must live in the gray. It's not black and white. So when I say you shouldn't be giving your compliments just like that, I'm not saying to never compliment any chicks. Don't be that type. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is reserve your compliments. Don't just give it willy-nilly to anybody. So once you do that, it loses its value. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why when I do give a chick a comment, she feels it. Because I don't give it to them all the time. So when I give a compliment, whether it's a small or big, they're like, oh, wow, thank you. Appreciate that. And because they know I mean it. That's not something I'm just going to give you just like that. You know what I mean? That's the way you should be with your time, with your attention, with your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not just with female. That's with anybody. What I'm saying is value you. You know what I'm saying? Value you, and then that will, because, and that'll kind of lead to something that also needs to be spoken about more too. A lot of dudes is looking for love from these chicks as opposed to demanding respect. You know what I'm saying? Love is fleeting. Love is a feeling. Respect.
Talk about that a little bit about these
Yo,
for
love
love.
is fleeting, man. A woman, or even your mans in them. You know what I'm saying? They could be like, yo, you my dog, you my man's. You know what I'm saying? I love you like a bro. Shorty, same thing. Oh, I love you. You're my man. You this, that, and third. You my world. And in both situations, they hear something out in the streets or a rumor. Now it was F you, man. I thought you was my man, and but I thought you loved me. Shorty, same thing. She might, yo, what this chick do? Long story short, a married chick cheated on her husband because of a rumor that she heard that her husband cheated. Never got any proof. Okay? So that's love. It's an emotion, it's fleeting. That respect, I can have women or even dudes not like me, but they still effing respect me though. You think they may not like me, they're not gonna say nothing crazy when they walk by me. They know that's my car. They ain't gonna do nothing crazy to my car. It's a respect thing, like, you know what? Even though I disagree with dude, like, or even arguments. I don't argue. I think people don't argue with me out of respect. Women don't argue with me out of respect. They already know, like, I'm not with that. Out of respect. The dude they love, you know what I mean? Oh, they call him all types of names. Might even mush the dude in his head. Fellas, y'all dudes out here, I know y'all dudes out here be thinking it's cool for a chick to smack you, mush you in your head. That's just how females get down, and you know, especially when they get upset. Yo, fam, that's a sign of disrespect. I'm not gonna tell I never had a chick like, stop, why you play? Or what I'm saying is above the neck, never. Not even I had to flinch or block a chick. I've never had a chick think, yo, I can hit this dude in his face. I can mush this dude. Like, so I say that to say back to the mindset. You got to switch your mindset to where you want to demand respect from females as opposed to try to have them fall in love with you. You understand? When they respect you, man, it's a whole different level of trust too. You know what I'm saying? Because a chick respect you, she don't respect every dude. Because there's a lot of F boys out here. You know what I'm saying? So when she actually runs into a man who is about what he says, to the point where she's not respecting his words. She's respecting his character. She's seen him in action. She's seen him interact in public. You know what I'm saying? It's not just between her. She's seen dude act in public in different situations to the point she looks like wow, this dude's solid. Of course, they're gonna test you. Dudes be thinking, I don't watch. You gotta ish test me and all that. Because if you're a real dude, guess what? The last 19 dudes she ran into, they were grown males. You know what I'm saying? Grown boys. Now here you are, even myself, I have to remind myself when I first meet a chick and start talking to a chick, she might say something to me or say we may communicate in a way that I'm not accustomed to, where I look at her like, who's she talking to? Like, what's she talking about? And I have to realize, like, oh God, she don't know me. I just met this chick. Yo, all right. So I gotta the process again. Boom, get her to trust me. This, that, and third. Like, I ask certain questions, talk about certain things, show a little bit of vulnerability. You know what I mean, it's a multitude of things. But to wrap it up, man, what I want to say is, yeah, dudes, too many of you dudes are looking for love, man. Love is fleeting. She can love you. Yo, I posted something on my Instagram. Remember, I don't know if you've seen it, Afi, where the chick was like, you know, I was in love with him, and I was so in love with him. I can be in love with him, be like, oh, he's my husband, and blah blah blah. And 5 minutes later, he does something stupid, and I'm like, oh, why am I with this? That's for real. That's real. Respect. You gotta do some effed up stuff for somebody to lose respect for you. You understand? So just be mindful of that, man. And to answer your question, I already know what dudes want to ask. Well, how do you get a chick to respect you, and how do you demand respect? It has to start with you. Again, you have to respect yourself. If you have no discipline, if you show a lack of discipline, then you don't respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's the quick and dirty.
Yeah, you remember that game show we was watching?
Game show?
Yeah, and the girl, she cheated on the husband, and the dude, they was being hella petty. The way that they asked little questions. I forgot either she had to tell the truth.
Oh, that was yeah, Truth or Dare, something like that. Where I know what you're talking about. Where she was sitting in the chair, and the more she
I was like, then all the questions start being about sex. I was like, this they shady over there. They already getting there to admit it. They don't even. It's like once they
she had a certain amount of money.
they just nothing else mattered. It was just so when you cheated, was it?
Oh, person, have you ever cheated with your husband's best friend? Yes. She's telling the truth. This is your husband's face like, yo, is this a joke? Like, yeah, so have you had sex with your husband's best friend?
In the same bed.
In the same, don't get me started, Fee. Damn, my blood pressure rose just a little bit, man. Ooh. Ooh, she's like, yes. I mean, the husband is there. I think her mother-in-law is there. You know what I mean?
Everybody was there.
And what happened at the end? Everybody, when she won the 250, how much it was, everybody hugging her. Hey! Husband's the last one walking up like yo, hold on, man. Yo, we gonna have to have a discussion.
Yeah, no, man, that was cold business right there. I want to see more episodes of that show because I want to just test and see how accurate.
Yo, you can put Bozeman comment up. I want to see that real quick. Shout out to Mosman, man. He said, gotta act like you've been there before. Exactly. No need to be thirsty. I mean, that comes through experience. If you're chill, she'll start to relax, and that's when she'll expose who she is. Not only do you have to be chill, like me and Alfie said before, you have to learn how to listen. How to actively listen. You know what I mean? What they say, you have 2 ears, 1 mouth. You know what I mean? When you're in that one-on-one intimate situation, you should be using your ears twice as much as your mouth. You heard? So when I say actively listen, her talking will guide the conversation. Not saying you're talking about what she wants to talk about. What I mean is you listen to what she's saying and you know where to go. The next question to ask. And it ain't even on some interview stuff. You know what I mean? Dudes gotta learn. What I say is package it like a sandwich. You know what I mean? He says something, all right, you say something, right? You say something, ask a question, but then you say something after you ask that question on something. If you ask a question when you asking her to reveal something, that's where that vulnerability that you can show. You know what I'm saying? That's where you make that statement afterward, and then she can answer the question. Because she'll be like, oh, well, if he did that, or if he thinks like that, then shit, I'm going to say this. Fuck it. She's going to get even relax even more, like, fuck it, let me just say the whole thing. If you in addition to actively listening, you dudes got to learn how to have a poker face. And I've said it several times, man. A chick had to tell me one time in 10th grade, yeah, you, I always know what you're thinking because it's all on your face. He was like, what? See, boom, did it right there. What? Went to the, after that, I used to go to the bathroom mirror, like when I'm thinking about something upset, looking at my face. When I'm happy with something, looking at my face. When I'm thinking of something, you know what I'm saying, sexy, looking at my face. And I started realizing and memorizing the muscles in my face. So now when I'm in front of a chick, I know how I look. If I want to hide something, I know how I look. If I want to express an emotion with my face and no words, I know how to do it. I looked in the mirror. I know what I look like. Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. Improve yourself, fellas. Stop thinking about what somebody else is going to think about you. Look where it got me. Look what I did. Look where it got me. I don't know.
Shout out to Golden Child.
Golden Child. Peace.
Peace.
We give about 5 more minutes. Anybody got any questions?
You know, another thing that I think that is why men don't win with women is because they talk too much. Like, you know, guys, they watch this content and game and watch movies, and then they feel like they need to like say something slick to a woman. Maybe it rhyme, or maybe it's catchy. You know, I mean, even me, you see, I do it, but that's like my vibe. That's my vibe. It doesn't. I talk like that anyway. It not only to women, like I'm talking like that right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the same thing. So it's like, you know, especially like I think the this is what be killing guys, bro. Two things. The first convo and the first date.
Let me ask you this though, because this is what I've been thinking. This is what I learned, or this is what I observed from my experiences talking to females, or even hollering at you. Talked about expert level P chasing and all that. Yeah, when I cold approach, when I have cold approach, what I realized from my experience is, because dudes be asking, well, yo, what should I say to when I first approach a chick? My experience, it's not the first thing that you say to a chick that really matters. It's your response to what she says. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll say something to a chick, and depending on how she's feeling that time, whatever, she might say something slick, or she might, you know what I mean, have something that you're not prepared for. So it's your response to that, how you play along with that, how you banter with that, will determine, you know, where the conversation goes. That's from my experience. What would you say about that? You think it's more, the first thing you say to a chick is more important than your response to what she says to that?
I'm gonna still stick to what I said. The first conversation, because some guys they're like real clever and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they know how to like interact with women on the first interaction and pop off or drop the card or get the phone number, or however they do it. They know how to do that. But once they get the phone number, they be feeling like if sex is 1 to 100 chart, that they at 50 now. So then they get excited and then they think of possibilities. Because see, if they don't get the number, then they don't get to feed
My man said 50 just from the number. Let's go.
So then they think they halfway there. So they,
Right.
well, I got the number now. So now they're thinking about, oh, okay, where I'm gonna take her, man, or is my house clean, or whatever, or you know what I mean, I just got paid, I can do it, take her somewhere. Not see, now they building up anticipation within themselves
And expectation.
Yeah, man. So then when they finally get on the phone with them, then that's when they mess up, because they be wanting to perform and all that. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? But see, when they got them, it was cool. But now it's like, okay, I'm at 50. So they're looking at it like, okay, I'm at 50. Now it's time to close.
Right.
That's where they mess up at. And even if they do that part good, when they get on the date, they mess up, because then it becomes a show.
Yep. Trying to impress her.
What do you like? Oh, you know, I'm just an engineer at EG Tech.
Hey. So are you having a good time? Are you having a good time? Is your food good?
Yeah. You gotta stop saying that too. You're supposed to know they having a good time, bro.
They with you. I know you having a good. I know you enjoying yourself. You know what I mean?
Even if you do ask them, then it's gonna make it go down a little bit.
Exactly, because they're gonna be like, why you ask that for? Doesn't he? Can he tell I'm having a good time?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they expect you to be mind readers, man. I mean, I remember one time I did have a bad date, man. But even when I realized like the chemistry wasn't there, hey, that's why I go to places and have women accompany me. So that if it's not going well, guess what? I'm still gonna enjoy myself, because I would come here anyway. You should be joining me. You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to do that too. Or if you're gonna ask, if you pull an option, if you're gonna want to ask a chick what's her favorite place to eat, make sure the next thing you say after that is, you know, you taking me there.
That's facts. We can end it right there, man.
Yes, sir.
Any last? Hey, you know what? I just looked at it because it came up. I got these little codes, bro. It's for the audio thing. I gotta see. You gotta download this thing and see it. Look up in the thing.
Okay.
And then so you can get it. So I just go first. Shout out to Golden Child. I just seen you come in. Shout out to King Dre. Follow me on Instagram at Dominance Mindset Raw Gang. Follow my other channels: Book Bang, Talking to Strangers, Extra Level Gaming, Extra Level Wrestling. If you need a consultation, email me at mrkingfee101@gmail.com, or you can purchase my course. It's in the link to my bio. It's a 3-hour course. You can get a lot of game from that. If you want to donate to the channel, you can hit the PayPal. Cash App, and I think that's about it. Oh yeah, cop the books. Dominance Mindset of a King, Analytical Confusion, Finesse Game, and Conversations with the Mind. Conversations with the Mind audio book out right now.
Get it. Get it. But yeah, we got me, RPC, man. Appreciate everybody for watching this live. Appreciate everybody watching this on the playback. So just to sum it up, man, like, it's like, even I said it in the video, my words can't encompass what I truly mean when I say that your attention is valuable. You can treat it as such. To the point that when I was making the video, that the only thing I could come up with, 'cause I was thinking about gold, I was thinking platinum, I was thinking diamond. I was like, what's more than diamond? So I gotta go fiction and go vibranium. Your attention is vibranium to females, man. It empowers them. It gives them their strength. I'm not saying to never give attention to female. What I'm saying is be conscious of it. Don't just give it willy-nilly. Because once you reserve your attention and your time, then when you do give it out, they'll treat it as vibranium. You know what I mean? Because when you don't treat it like vibranium, like I said earlier, it's like you trading vibranium for pennies. For pennies. Like, come on, man. They over here trading for Wakandas and all that, and you getting what? Matter of fact, check the scoreboard. You give your attention away, man. You down 0 to 57. Like you'll get on the scoreboard, fam. What's your goal? That's the problem. Matter of fact, that dudes don't even know you in the game. You didn't even know there's a scoreboard. That's why she up 57 zip, man. So now you know. You know what I'm saying? What they say? Notice after battle, back like G.I. Joe did. But yeah, man, value your time, your attention. Know that love is fleeting. You know what I'm saying? I want people to respect me 25 hours out the day, 8 days a week. But that's my stance, man. Check my channel out. I mean, we talk about, semen retention. We talk about travel, all different things, man. But all encompassing, it all comes down to changing your mindset and realizing that you have to learn you.
All right, real quick. I want you guys to do one thing. I want y'all to put a 1 in the chat. If you're gonna leave some fire signs. When I say leave fire signs in the chat, now I want y'all to leave fire signs in the comment section. So leave some fire signs in the comment section and make sure to like the video if you've been in here chilling.
Yo, play your joint, man. Play your intro as the outro. You know what I mean?
Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
If y'all ain't see Oppie's intro outro, y'all check it out, man.
Hold on 1 second.
No problem, man. But yeah, man, I definitely will check my channel out. They might want to. For those that don't know, my IG page is I don't know, man. I don't know if it's in jail or if I don't know if it's 6 feet under. You know what I mean? That's neither here nor there. But I say that to say, man, like, yo, focus on yourself. Focus on living life in reality, not virtual reality. Learn to be social and not be, you know what I'm saying, all in social media. I mean, that's what life really is, man. When I talk about the gray, you only learn to live in the gray when you actually live life, when you actually have experiences. I wouldn't be here if I was in the house playing video games all day or just reading books all day. I actually have to go out in the world and actually, you know what I'm saying, fall on the ground, get up, fall on the ground, get back up again, man. And realize that it's okay. Actually, I learned something when I fell to the ground. You know what I'm saying? You learn from everything. That's the type of mindset you should have. And for those that don't know how to have a mindset like that, the first step is simply to say, you have to learn how to ask, why? Why? And then follow that rabbit hole, man. Don't be afraid to go down that rabbit hole.